What's going on? Just want to make it might be a little longer video, so I figured I'd make it, a normal one. Um, we have a lot of douchebags in this country that are blaming everyone but themselves for what is happening in this country. And generally, their biggest grievance comes down to a religious group or the color of one's skin. And those of us on the opposite side, which believe in equality, inclusion, and all of the above, who they consider woke because we give a shit, are doing the same thing. They're just not doing it based on religion or race. Now we've gotten to the point where we're doing generational blame. It's the boomers' fault. It's Gen X's fault. It's Gen Z's fault. It's the millennials' fault. It's everybody's fault. We're in the position we are. And stand around blaming the old person or the young person isn't solving anything. It's just making it worse. And they use that against us. Because the same ones that push all this right-wing bullshit see that crack, and then they want to pour acid in it and make it worse. That's their goal, is to always broaden that division. And we need to stop. The only ones to blame are all of us. We put this country on autopilot. We went to the polls. We elected leaders, those of us that did vote, went to the polls. We elected a leader. And then we went home. And we are now finding out we let them do what they do, thinking that they were fighting for us because they would get in front of a microphone and talk about how much they were fighting for us or against whatever. Only to come find out that the people writing the legislation are the ones giving them all their money. And we've gotten over decades, we've gotten to the point where this country and our government has been controlled by the wealthy forever. Forever. Since pretty much its inception. I mean, you have Carnegie and the Rockefellers and families that had a lot of money. Even some that gave money to the government. And you don't think they didn't get benefit from that? They learned a long time ago that with the right amount of money, they could get anything they want. And our government has been willing to do that. All of these people, law enforcement, federal law enforcement, our government, our elected leaders, that's our government. They work for us. They don't own the country. And until we stop blaming each other for bullshit, we all have fault with this. It's not one group's fault. Have there been bad actors in each group? Yeah. And this is where we've gotten to. But we need to focus on not who did what or who didn't do what, and stop this generational blame game bullshit. And blame the ones that are at fault, the ones that have actually gotten us to this point by their complacency, their willingness to do the bidding of the wealthy. And that's on both sides. There's no letter after a name that means one did more than the other. They're all involved in this. All you got to do is ask yourself, when they're passing a bill, either side, and they're saying it's not exactly what we wanted, or you got a side that's just totally against it, but suddenly just enough people cross the line to get it across over to get it across the line to vote for it. It's a game, and we weren't asked to play. The only time they ask us to play is when they need our votes again. And then they lie about fixing the same things they've been lying about fixing forever. And then we have people out here standing around blaming a different generation for what they're doing. We need to stop the blame game bullshit and realize we are all culpable in this. We are all responsible for where we've gotten, whether it's through not voting, not getting more involved in local government, state government, and federal government, not being at your representative's office every chance you get to ask them what they're doing. That's on all of us. That's on all of us. So we need to stop the arguments and the blame game for the generational crap. And I know some stupid moron's going to watch this video and they're going to immediately go, well, what about? What about what? Does the what about fix what we need to fix? It doesn't fucking matter. We have a fascist government in charge right now. It didn't get there without help. And our police forces will more than happily beat on protesters to protect that status quo. That's our enemy. That's who we're fighting. We need to come together and realize that and do better. Do better. We can figure out, we can go back to the blame game once we fix it. I hope we don't. But we need to get our government working for us. Period. That's what I got today. I appreciate it.